Alright, so the birds landed. I didn't want to keep you guys on the last video waiting on them to land because they were flying pretty low because of the predator. So what I wanted to show you guys real quick is how I feed them. And usually your problem bird, you can find them just by the way they're eating. I don't have any problem birds at the moment, but I also do watch how they eat. So it gives me a good indication on what's doing what. So for right now, I just put a little bit of feed to get them all in, but I'm pretty sure they're a little bit tired from flying against the wind. So let's see, right now I'm just waiting for this one to go in. So usually what I do is I let them just relax in the kit box for a little bit. Some of them ate whatever I threw in there for now. So I wait about 5 minutes because at this point the birds are flying for like an hour, and because some are starting to roll more than others, some are getting more tired, and because I really don't know who's doing what. Like it could be any one of these reds or it could be either one of the blacks. So to give them all even chance at eating, I wait a little bit. Like I know for sure this red right here is a little bit more active because she has a white tail, so when she's flying you can see the white tail. So I know for sure she needs a little bit of a rest before she can eat. Someone will get their food ready. I'll be right back. So just right there, when you guys make the feed call, you can see who's more interested in the feed than the rest. So those birds that aren't interested in the feed, that means that's a good indication of them telling you that they're still a little winded. So the ones that didn't do much will beat the rest on eating. So you just create a balance so everybody gets a good shot at getting the same amount of food. Alright, it's been almost close to 5 minutes since they landed. So here's what I feed them first. A small portion of peas. That way everybody's getting a good amount of protein. Because some birds get picky. And when they're young, you don't want them to get used to getting picky. So as you guys can see, the birds aren't even really starving. They're just kind of hungry for their regular routine feed. So that's really how you want your birds. You want them performing in a way where they're not starving. So the birds are saying it right now that they're not really interested in those peas. So you guys will see what happens when I put Milo in there. All the birds like it. They're pretty much all gonna eat that. So if you guys watch your birds, you guys will see right away which one's eating all the Milo, which one's eating all the peas. And that alone will tell you how to feed your birds. A lot of guys ask me all the time, how do I feed my birds? I feed them accordingly to what they're doing. If I see a bird only eating Milo and I see the bird being a problem bird, that's telling you the performance is overpowering its strength. Meaning that the bird is down in strength because it's only eating a food that's not high in protein. And if you're not watching that, it's not the bird's fault that you're giving it the option to choose what it likes. It's like a baby. If you give them candy or it's regular normal dinner, the baby's gonna take the candy over a dinner plate. So the same thing with pigeons. When they're young, you just gotta feed them right. Distribute the feed. Heine Biker did tell me you're supposed to individually feed because some birds aren't gonna like peas. Some birds aren't gonna like the wheat. Birds are just birds. So if you train them since they're young to eat what they're gonna eat, it becomes normal to them. So I don't do anything special. I just watch my birds eat, pretty much. And then also people ask me what's the ration I feed them. All right, so I have a measurement of how much I fed them today. And as you guys can see, all the feed that's left on the tray. So I'm gonna put all that feed back in my can and I'm gonna deduct that amount from my ration tomorrow. Because they're telling me they don't need any more than that. Because right now they slow down, and then there's some on the perch already that don't even want to eat no more. All right, so that's pretty much it, guys. Comment, subscribe, let me know what you guys think, and as we go, I will keep you guys updated.